What is going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we are doing our Week 4 NFL picks. So we had some good games this week, and should be an interesting week next week. So some of the games haven't finished, but we're doing our picks now. So, I'll give you my thoughts on what happened and what's going on with these teams. So let's go. But before, please hit the subscribe button for new, turn on post notifications, like the video, comment what you think about my picks, and yeah, give your picks if you have them in the comments below. So I'd appreciate that. So Week 4 NFL picks. On Thursday night, it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Jaguars are 0-3. The Bengals are 2-1. The Bengals are coming off a 24-10 win over the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road, and the Jacksonville Jaguars are coming off a heartbreaking 31-19 loss versus the Arizona Cardinals. So give me the Bengals in this game at home. Simple as that. The Jaguars have an 18-game losing streak. I don't see Urban Meyer leading them to many wins, and it just doesn't look very good. Give me the Bengals in this one. I think Joe Burrow will have a decent game. I think Joe Mixon does a lot of the work, though. He's been one of the best running backs in football through 3 weeks. He had another nice game today versus Pittsburgh, who has a really good interior defensive line. So Cam Hayward, they're missing Tyson Wow for sure. They have Hayward to it. So yeah, give me the Bengals in this one, 27-17. Jaguars will get some points on the board. Maybe they keep it close, but towards the end, I think Cincinnati has a double-digit lead. The Washington football team versus the Atlanta Falcons. Washington's coming off a loss versus the Buffalo Bills, and the Falcons are coming off a shocking win versus the New York Giants. They're both 1-2. Washington is on the road, and give me the Falcons here at home, 25-20. I think Falcons pull it off, and yeah, give me Matt Ryan. I think it's him versus Heineke. I think Matt Ryan will win that battle. I mean, one team has a decent defense and one team has a bad defense. But at the same time, Washington's defense has looked terrible this season to start. Don't know what's going on. The Falcons' defense looked good today, which is interesting. So give me the Falcons in this game. I think Matt Ryan's going to pull off some magic and, lead them to a win to get them back to 500, 2-2. Taylor Heineke doesn't look that great, but, the team, it's just it's not even one player. It's just a team that doesn't look great for Washington. Just not ideal. The Houston Texans and the Buffalo Bills. Not a lot of analysts in this one, or whatever you want to say. The Texans are coming off a Thursday night football loss versus the Panthers. They're 1-2, and the Bills are 2-1, coming off a big win over Washington. So give me the Bills at home, easy, 31-7. Shouldn't be many problems here with the way their defense is playing. I mean, they shouldn't have any problem with the Texans. Davis Mills doesn't look like he's ready. Yeah, the Texans aren't going to score very many points. The Bills, 31-7. I benched Terry McLaurin in fantasy, and he did nothing. So, but at the same time, Sterling Shepard didn't do anything either because he got hurt. So give me the Bills in this one, 31-7. I don't expect much at all from the Texans. Davis Mills, he'll probably throw a couple picks in there. So yeah. The Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. The Lions are coming off an extremely heartbreaking loss. Justin Tucker, 66 yards. Jeez. NFL record. He's the best kicker of all time, so might as well give the best kicker of all time the title for the longest field goal ever. Yeah. And the Chicago Bears coming off a huge loss against the Cleveland Browns, 26-6. I mean, Justin Fields got sacked 9 times. That was a terrible game for the Bears. But give me the Lions in this one on the road. I'm taking the Lions. They fight every game. They play hard every game. I think they'll win their first game next week. They should be 1-2 right now, but, the Lions, they're not a bad team. They're actually, the Lions might be the best 0-3 team ever. I mean, they're looking good so far, even though they're 0-3, but give me them on the roads. That Bears offensive line's a joke. The Lions could get to that Bears offensive line, so, and the defensive line too. They have a good offensive line in the Lions, so, Jared Goff throw a touchdown. Swift, Williams, nice running back combo. So give me the Lions in this one. I think they'll end up outmatching the Bears because the Bears on offense are pitiful. The Carolina Panthers versus the Dallas Cowboys. I have the Cowboys winning this one at home as they're not coming off a loss. They play Monday night versus the Eagles, and the Panthers are coming off a big win versus the Texans, 24-9, Thursday Night Football. But the Panthers will not go to 4-0. I have the Cowboys winning this game and heading to 3-1 if my pick stands, and I have them winning 28-24. The Cowboys, they look good. I think if their defense stays where they are, they're a Super Bowl contender, no joke. Sam Darnold's look great for the Panthers, but give me the Cowboys in this one. Secondary is looking more solid. I mean, How about Trevon Diggs? What a stud he's been, second year corner. And DeMonte Casey, it's only been 2 games, but he's been playing like a Pro Bowler. I mean, what a steal that was, coming off a torn Achilles a couple seasons ago. Or I don't know if it was last season or not, but wow. DeMonte Casey, he was actually really good for the Falcons. A lot of people forgot about that, but you know. So yeah. The Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. This game's gonna suck. The Colts are 0-3 coming off loss versus the Tennessee Titans, and the Dolphins are 1-1. They're playing the Raiders right now. So give me the Dolphins in this one, 20-14. Colts are doing nothing offensively. Carson Wentz still seems injured, it seems. The Dolphins, they're not gonna do much with Jacoby Brissett offensively, but I think it's enough at home. At home, you know what I'm saying? Versus the Indianapolis Colts. So I think this is the game where the home team wins. Give me the Dolphins then. Give me the Dolphins. Their defense will carry them. You know what? I'm going to say something. The Dolphins will have a defensive touchdown in this game. Defensive touchdown for the Miami Dolphins or special teams. One of the two. The Cleveland Browns at the Minnesota Vikings. The Browns are coming off a big win over the Chicago Bears. They're 2-1. And the Vikings are playing the Seattle Seahawks right now. They're 0-2. If the Vikings lose this game, I could see the Browns losing, but give me the Browns in this one. I think their offense will be too much for the Vikings. 34-23. Their kicker, Chase McLaughlin's been great. So that'll get him some points. Baker Mayfield didn't have the greatest game, but, his offensive line was a joke today. The run blocking was all right, but the pass blocking was awful. Baker didn't have a lot of time on a lot of throws. He made a couple overthrows, but, Baker still had a really solid QBR, so I wouldn't give up on him yet. He's still completing a decent amount of his passes, so, yeah, give me the Browns in this one, 34-23. I think Baker will be all right. He's been playing pretty crap secondaries to start the season, so I think he's just going to get adjusted to that good secondary of Chicago. And the Vikings have some decent corners, I guess, so that'll help Baker. Give me the Browns in this one, 34-23. Every quarterback has bad games. Josh Allen has had a couple bad games this year. Lamar Jackson, it's all good. Even Mahomes has had a bad game this year. The New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are at home. They're coming off a huge win on the road. I'm not sure if it was on the road versus the Patriots. I think it was. But, yeah. What a win that was. Versus the New York Giants coming off a loss versus Falcons. They're 0-3. They could go 0-17, not going to lie. I predicted them 4-13 in the start of the year. And I said they were my dark horse for 0-17 if a team was going to go 0-17. Give me the Saints in this game. Give me Jameis Winston. He'll clutch up. He might throw a pick or two, but he'll clutch up and win this game 22-19. Game-winning field goal situation? Maybe. This is my game. I have a game every week. Maybe there's a game-winning field goal. Maybe it's this game. And the Giants, I can't pick them. They're just not good right now. They're trash at football. So, yeah. The Tennessee Titans at the New York Jets. The Titans are 2-1 coming off a win versus the Colts, and the Jets are still 0-2. Pretty boy, Zach Wilson, not looking good. Give me the Titans in this one, easy. Ryan Tannehill is starting to get it going offensively. Same with Derrick Henry. It seems like the Titans just needed a couple games to settle in offensively, and it looks good now. So, give me the Titans in this one, 27-11. Weird scoreline, but, there's a lot of those. So, Zach Wilson might throw a pick or two. It's just not looking good for the Jets. You can't pick the Jets until they actually win some games. So, the Jaguars are off to a slow start with their new coach, Robert Saleh, who I thought I liked the hire, but, they're off to a slow start. Not surprising. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Chiefs are 1-2, coming off a surprising loss versus the Chargers at home, and the Eagles are 1-1. They play Monday night. So, give me the Chiefs in this one, 35-14. It might be a shock, but yeah, I am going with the Kansas City Chiefs in this game. But, I'm just kidding. But no, it's not a shock at all. Give me the Chiefs 35-14. A lot of people, I was just saying that because they lost. They're 1-2, and people are like, oh, they stink. No. Yeah, the Eagles are at home, but no, I don't think they'll have any answer for the Chiefs. All touchdowns in this game, 35-14. I don't see much at all with Jalen Hurts in this game. I think Jalen Hurts will be a solid quarterback overall, but I think the Chiefs will step it up defensively in that secondary. They got to get something going, or it's going to be trouble. They're not going to get a first-round bye. The Arizona Cardinals at the Los Angeles Rams. The Cardinals are 3-0, coming off a win versus the Jaguars. A bit of a scare, but they still pulled away and won by 12. And the Los Angeles Rams are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. The Rams, give me them at home. If my pick stands, they'll be 4-0. I think they're a great team, one of the best in football. That defense is elite. Matt Stafford's look great. I mean, the offensive line's good. The receiving core's good. Everything about this team's good. This is one of the best teams in football. This is arguably a top 3 team in football. And the Chiefs are going to be going down my power rankings. And spoiler alert, power rankings coming tonight as well. Rams might be top 2. That team is good. But it depends if they win. We'll see. But I got the Rams 29-21 in this game. I think they look good offensively and defensively. I think they're just overmatching the Cardinals. The Cardinals didn't look great against the Jaguars. You know, D-Hop's still dealing with a rib injury or whatever it is. So definitely some pain tolerance there. And going against Jalen Ramsey, there's just not much to like there. So give me the Rams 29-21. The Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. The Seahawks are 1-1, and the 49ers are 2-0. So both teams haven't played yet, but the Seahawks give me them 20-17 on the road. I'm going with an upset here. The 49ers at home, they look like a good team, but the Seahawks, I mean, Russell Wilson is clutch. You don't know. Seahawks could win any game. You really don't know, just because of how good Russell Wilson really is, you know, Mr. Clutch himself. And 49ers, their quarterback room it's still a mess. It's still a mess there. Who's better? Garoppolo, Lance, who's starting? Garoppolo, Lance. We really don't know what's going to happen there. We'll see what happens tonight versus the Packers. That'll be an interesting game to watch quarterback-wise. I mean, the Packers really frustrated the heck out of Jared Goff, so we'll see. Give me the Seahawks in this one in an upset 20-17. The Baltimore Ravens at the Denver Broncos. Another upset right here as the Ravens are coming off that big win against the Lions, and the Broncos are playing the Jets right now. Give me the Broncos 26-23. The Broncos, they look good right now, but you know, we'll see what they do against the Jets. I have them upsetting the Ravens in Mile High 26-23. Lamar Jackson, I don't think he's going to throw for many yards. I think he's going to have to run the football to win. And the Broncos have a really good defense. They read that very well. So, and I think Teddy Bridgewater's been good enough to carve that Ravens secondary. The Ravens secondary hasn't been fantastic. They should arguably be 0-3 right now, but give me the Broncos 26-23. I like them in this game. I think defense is going to help, and I think Teddy Bridgewater is going to play a good game. It's going to be a close one. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Green Bay Packers. The Steelers are 1-2 coming off a big loss against the Bengals, and the Packers are 1-1. They play tonight. So give me the Packers at home 30-9. The Steelers offense looks like a joke. It's dreadful. Ben Roethlisberger doesn't know what he's doing. He's holding his arm like he's dead. Like I mean the Packers defense has looked solid, so I just can't see much at all with the Steelers. They're just not a very good football team right now. And if TJ Watt and Deontay Johnson continue to miss time, I mean they're just going to keep losing. So give me the Packers in this game. Who knows how they'll do when they come back. Aaron Rodgers, I think he'll care enough to win this game. Do I care? I don't know. Does he care? We don't know. But give me the Packers in this one, 30-9. Aaron Rodgers, I mean, he's going to go off. Minka Fitzpatrick will probably get his ankles broken again. Wouldn't be a shock. The Sunday Night Football, the Buccaneers are 2-0, and the Patriots are 1-2 coming off a loss against the Saints. Give me the Bucs in this one on the road. Tom Brady's return to New England. There will be a standing ovation. I think Tom Brady's going to ruin the heart and soul of the fans there. 33-24. The Patriots offense looks terrible. Mac Jones had a rookie game today. There's issues with the pass catching too. Jonnu Smith dropped a couple passes. And the Bucs defense is just going to improve throughout the season. Give me the Bucs in this one, 33-24. Tom Brady is aging like fine wine. Monday Night Football, the Raiders versus the Chargers. Chargers are at home coming off a big win against the Chiefs, and the Raiders are on the road. They're 2-0. So give me the Chargers in this one. I don't think the Raiders will be undefeated at that time. I mean, they might be 3-0, but if my pick stands, but the Chargers will ruin that. Chargers go off offensively. Raiders will have one of those games where their defense just cools down a bit, but I think Derek Carr will still play well, but their defense is going to cool down. Give me Herbert. The Chargers offense is just getting started. They're adjusting, and it looks good. That is my picks for week 4, so I appreciate everyone being here. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn on post notifications, like the video, comment what you think. I'm out, guys. Sports expert here. Peace.